Today, we are going to play a game that I am very excited about, very curious. It's called Sovereign Syndicate, as you can see. And I think, it is an indie game. It sounds very interesting and cool. I tweeted that
Stelpner wants you to get dressed up and turn into a unicorn.
Discover a world of magic and steam technology. An alternate London where mythical creatures coexist with humans. Explore the city's East End and get to know its inhabitants. There are powerful figures here with enough wealth and station to bend the city to their will. But be careful. The Docklands aren't for the faint of heart.
welcome to Sovereign Syndicate. I love steampunk, I love Victorian England, I love Victorian steampunk England mixed with magic and mystery, so this is right down my alley. Atticus Daley. Chapter 1, Beggar's Lane. Follow Atticus Daley as he explores the seedy underbelly of London's East Docklands in search of his mother, a reason for living, and his next fix. Oh boy, good vibes today on this Monday evening in the middle of January, where everything everyone wants is sun and a better mood. Atticus is here to provide, I see. Archetype selection. Atticus is a prisoner to the voices in his mind, giving in to his vices, surrendering to base urges, or being forced to reflect on a life gone wrong. Which voice speaks loudest? Wait, it doesn't tell me what they stand for? Wait, can I click? Okay. Animal instinct. Blaming his fiery temper on his minotaur blood, he embraces intimidation in combat, swearing he has a handle on his vices. Starting attributes. Animal instinct. Animal instinct is the sum of your gut feelings, urges to indulge, and efforts to survive. Mayhem, brawling, and blackout gin binges. Damn the consequences and let fisticuffs do the join. Oh damn, yeah. Spiness is in favor of seizing up a situation first. Be wary of rushing in before you know of other people's intentions. Leverage your street smarts for lockpicking, pickpocketing, stealth, and deception. Wit relies on facts and cerebral labor to make sense of the world. Tap into intelligence and learn from your past experiences. An informed mind sheds light on London's troubled surfaces. So I assume the bottom two are the positive traits, or the good traits, but because we're picking the loudest bad trait, that's the one on the top, and that one is probably always going to be negative. Major Arcana Chariot trait intimidating. Okay. Oh, not always. Okay. As a magician, he's trained in escape tricks and sleight of hand. He's light-footed and nimble for a minotaur. I was about to say, light-footed and nimble? Look at this dude. He did not skip leg or core day. Self-discipline favors restraint over vice. In a world of free tempers, cooler heads prevail. Wailing away in the troublesome ne'er-do-wells of London may blind you to the peaceful path. Okay, this is a charlatan. Stealth and deceit are second nature as you fool the world of London with your cunning and subterfuge. What is this? You can assert yourself without lifting a finger. So I think, I'm not sure, but I think there won't be real combat in this game. If understood correctly, you can roll, and in this game you actually don't roll dice, but you pull a card. But I think you can pull a card that might be gets into combat, but then it will just say how it ended, kinda. I don't think you have to do active things in combat. You don't have to actively battle. I think. I'm not sure. Rationality suits him in a world that is unforgiving. He meets challenges with a silver tongue and understands basic machinery. You're well suited to coming up with solutions on your own. The Hermit. Okay. And self-discipline. He grew up in a crowded orphanage using illusory magic to disguise himself as a human. He moderates his urges and keeps a cool head. I feel like this is kind of the only good one. A bad one. On the other hand, it's more like a tank, right? So I feel like this is like a tank or, yeah. And this is a rogue. Maybe kind of like a mage or something. But this is also like a mage. I don't know. Illusionist. You've trained in magic to make others see what isn't there. I think I'm going with this one. My second option, my second consideration would be Spriners. That is also cool. That would be like stealthing and pickpocketing. But I think I'm gonna go with this one. Where we can make people think that we are a human and not actually a cow. I say being dressed as a unicorn. Making everyone think that I'm a unicorn and not a human. A dark shape looms over you. Against the guttering lamplight, the black, shadowed form hovers unsteadily like a cutout in a magic lantern. You can't be sure whether it's a real, living thing, or another grim manifestation from your week-long bender. With that first blush you appear to have survived. Or is it the face of death, come to claim you? In any case, the spectre seems to be in no hurry to move along. Painful memories prick your gin-addled brain. Now you recall why you're here. You chose this alleyway in London's East End to drown the last of your days in drink. Well, if this apparition isn't the angel of death, then even at suicide you have failed. Whip. Oh god, guys, I'm so bad at doing voices. Atticus! He's coming! Wake up! Get out of my head, you old crone. I'm so bad. Atticus Daley. Nothing but a dark silhouette for a face. No, it's a mask. His voice is cold and mechanical, like the hinge of a heavy iron door, concealing his identity, no doubt. Okay, so apparently my different traits talk to me and come with input, if I understand this correctly. Okay. Self-discipline, try to speak. Okay, so I don't roll the dice, but I guess this is where I would now roll a dice in a D&D inspired game. Instead, I think I will pull a card or something. However, this is a very easy skill check. Okay, so with the DC, in D&D terms, the DC is 17. I have to have minimum 17, but because I have 18 self-discipline, it's likely that I succeed. Success. 9 of Cups. Okay. I get +1 phlegm? What the fuck? A small kindness. Take it eagerly. Oh wait, you can already vote. I think you can vote on the Twitch extension now. Someone vote. I want to see how it looks when you do it. So, okay, this is different than Baldur's Gate 3. In Baldur's Gate 3, you always I have to actively activate it. Or maybe I can't see what it picks and it automatically picks what you guys pick. Oh no, okay, that's how it works. Okay. Interesting. Nazgul, apparently, I'm not sure whether Nazgul, I can't see how many people voted. You want to take number 1. Okay, I'm voting with your vote here, even though I would have taken number 2. Let's take it eagerly. I mean, we also kind of want to die, I guess. Or that's the vibe I'm getting, so why not? I'd been hoping for the hair of the dog, but alas, it's only the chloric bite of London tap water. An alcoholic drink meant to cure a hangover. Plus 10 hope. Oh, okay. Better than a parched mouth and at least a bit restorative. So I have 3 or 4 traits that apparently like come up with all these different remarks depending on how high the numbers are. And you can see the numbers in the Twitch extension as well. And they all have their own little avatars here. So we have spryness, self-reflection, wit, self-discipline. I think that's the 4 we've encountered so far. Stirring the flask, the stranger leans back into the dim light of the gas lamps. You can finally see his features in full. He wears a brass-buttoned traveling waistcoat, complete with a scarlet hood and a mask of ornate gold panels. It glitters in the gaslight. Who of these two are we? Can I do? No, I cannot go. Okay, this is us. We're Atticus, down here. And this is the man that has come up and given us a random tap water drink. What voice did I pick for the masked stranger? On your feet now, you sorry sight. I think I tried to whisper that earlier, but it kind of feels weird now. Who are you? And what do you want with me? I need a moment to get my bearings. Okay, 50-50. Maybe was this countdown a little bit short? Depending on that there's like, or looking at that there's also stream delay. Okay, we're going with the really weak choices, very desperate choices. So we're like, give me a moment. I need to get my bearings. Fair enough, but I'll be watching. The stranger pulls back his waistcoat, showing off a gilded flintlock pistol. Over the years, many a minchback have come to collect. This balmy nuff is no different. Pick up your cane sword. Is this my cane sword? So many outstanding debts and foregone second chances. Is it all catching up to me? Very or worse? No matter. Let it be tonight then. He can try like all the others, but none have yet succeeded. I mean, I know what I would pick. What are you picking, Chad? 2? I want to pick 1. Okay. You said 2, we go with 2. He could try like all the others, but none have yet succeeded. Moo! I'm a Minotaur. Oh, Old Crone is one of my traits? That is maybe, but if you keep going on in this way, it's only a matter of time. I'm looking for a way out. Perhaps through that padlocked door over there. Wait, is the Old Crone the tutorial? That... Oh my god, they even do translations for me from gutter English to normal English for me. Okay. I really like the graphics. The graphic style with the font and the doodle. Okay, this is a cane sword. That's my sword. An evening cane concealing a steel blade in a cherrywood sheath. Below the brass figurehead is a brand of crushed velvet. Velvet is an uneven, wrinkled, yet lustrous surface, produced by either pressing the fabric in different directions or by mechanically twisting it while wet. Now you know, guys. Don't pick any wrong options. Wow. Only Chet can pick wrong options. Battle-scarred with a well-worn handle. Unsuitable in aristocratic circles. Oh. Take the cane with you or leave it here for now. Why would I... That's a lot of choices already. Nazgul, you need to make a choice. Do I bring my weapon with me or not? Yeah, take it with me, yeah. I should really keep better track of my belongings, even on a gin bender. Gin bender, that's a word I've never heard before. Nazgul and I went on a gin bender. Liquor bottles, yes. Areas of interest. Explore the world around you to discover helpful items on your journey. East London hides many secrets. Press and hold the highlight spots button. Tab. Okay. To highlight areas of interest. Jennifer, a Dutch spirit distilled from malt wine and flavored with juniper. Okay. Vodka, poor quality and potential toxic liquor. And dry gin bottles are strewn about, broken and empty. Rachel, those are remnants of a day drowned in sorrow. Feels like ages ago. What's left of my stash? Looks to me like a day well spent. Okay, I cannot pick self-reliant. Sooner or later, I'll have to untether myself from alcohol's allure because I'm too deep in the bottle, guys. There is no helping me. I actually want to see how the dialogue thing looks, but I was too late. I'm gonna go with what's left of my stash. Your inner voices are at odds. When you choose one voice over another, this changes the balance of your humors. Over time, these voices become stronger. Black bile. Ah, okay. So you're really being prompted for a dialogue option there. It's worth a closer look. Oh, why does it have a card here? Oh, because it's a skill check while the other one isn't. Look through the bottles. I have a nice 69% likelihood to succeed. Self-discipline. Think I've had enough liquor for now. We do. Come on. We do the cards. Minor tarot. To make a skill check, you will draw a card from one of the 4 minor arcana decks. This is almost like playing Streamloots. You get cards, you play the cards. Each deck contains cards numbered from 1 to 14. They also contain the World, which will always succeed at skill check, and the Fool, which will always fail, and then reshuffle the deck. So a critical success and a critical fail in D&D terms. Cups. When calmness and self-discipline are tested... Ah! Oh, Jesus! Thank you so much for the follow. Wands. When performing mental feats are employing sharp wit. Swords. Testing physical force, intimidation, or instinct. And coins for situations of spinous joy or energy. Yes! Success! 10 of Wands. Aha! Saving the best for last. A bottle of Old Tom. Cheers. Military grade reinforced with barbed wire. The sign reads, Werewolf containment zone. Luminescent paint. Electric bolts arc between the fence posts. The smoky ozone sand flooding your nostrils. Why do I think that's British? The moon won't be full for another 2 nights. It might be safer inside instead of at the whim of the stranger in his brocade waistcoat. What? The moon won't be full for another 2 nights. It might be safer inside instead of at the whim of the stranger. What? Werewolf containment zone. So this is the werewolf containment zone. Okay. 67%. We might die now, guys. Let's see. Failure! Can't make heads or tails of this in the dark. Besides, I'm no engineer. No time for this now. Okay, read the newspaper. Maybe we read what we did last night. The Illustrated London News, this week's edition. A fleet-footed journalist takes to the East End, underground and undercover, the hard-boiled scoop on the courtesan killer. Who's really behind the murders? And what is Scotland Yard still hiding from the public? Read on for the gory details. This story will boil your blood. Do we ponder the news, everyone? I don't like that they did not explain to me what fleet-footed means, because I know what Scotland Yard is, but I don't know what fleet-footed means. We will ponder the news. Hazards of the job, I suppose. But it's a shame. No more deserves to die like that. I feel like I talk like a Astarian. Not like, I don't know. Okay. But it's a shame. No one deserves to die like that. Oh, he's fast. Okay, okay. So a fast journalist takes to the East End. Okay. The courtesan killer. Okay, hold on. Animal instinct. Maybe not, but they knew the risks. The East End is an unforgiving place. Or self-discipline. That's true, and I've kept their company before. It could have been an acquaintance of mine. 50-50. So I do think... Can I see that anywhere? Here we go. My self-discipline is the highest. And every time I think you use it, you make it higher. Well, yeah, here. As you play, you accumulate humors. When the humor bar is filled, the associated attribute will increase by 1. Each humor is related to an aspect of your being and will increase the more you indulge or exercise that part of you. Why do they call this... Oh my god, I get it now. These are all bodily fluids. And how do you pronounce this? Phlegm? Phlegm. Phlegm is the self-discipline. Yellow bile is animal instinct. Black bile is wit. This is so old school though. Yeah. Because I think that's what they thought back then, right? Or at least that the fluids have something to do with your moods. Yeah, the basics of medicine. Yeah. Okay. So self-discipline is what I have the most of. Balance the humors and all that. I'm not going for balancing. I'm going all in. That's true. And I've kept the company before. It could have been an acquaintance of mine. Ariana? Guys, was it Ariana? Entirely possible. Or, I truly hope not. But it's been a while. I should check on her. I feel like I'm in Downton Abbey. I truly hope not. Dollies, short for dolly mobs, prostitutes. I didn't know that. Guys, I'm learning so much today. I never watched Downton Abbey. What? I would watch it if you were doing your accent. I love Downton Abbey. It got all the things. It got British accent. It got costumes. It got like awesome sets. Very character driven. I mean, some things are very agitating and annoying and frustrating, but I mean that's in every show, right? Where like you've got the evil people and you're like, why are they still in here 4 seasons in? I really liked Downton Abbey. And oh my, how they broke my heart once in a while. I have cried so much to Downton Abbey. I should watch that again. Wasn't that investigate the murders? I mean, we don't have anything else to do. Let's do it. I'm no police special, but I see what I can find. Okay then. We've got us another task, I guess. Was this the entrance to the sewers? A heavy door that's blocking my escape from the stranger. There's an oxidized chain and a padlock over the hasp. Should be a soft job, so long as this lock isn't rusted through. Let's break the damn thing. 56% chance for success. Hands are a bit shaky, but let's have a go. 50% chance for success. I'll come back to this later. Okay. 50% or 56% or we go a different route. I do think this might be the route through the sewers then, if we want to go this way. Okay. You're going with the least likelihood? Okay. Let's cross our fingers and pray to the Minotaur god. Success! 9 of coins. I learn so much about tarot cards as well. I listen to the driver pins click into place along the shear line, whereupon the plug turns, freeing the hinges. Thank you, game, telling me how to pick locks. I just set the lock aside. Perhaps the city engineer will come along and put it back again. I wonder where this passage goes. Away from that stranger is enough for me. Oh, there's a patrolman. Is that something I need to be aware of? He keeps walking. I thought he would pause. A welter of bricks and rotting planks blocking the way through. Uh-oh. No sense dulling my cane sword for this. I'll never get through this way. I've run into more daunting obstacles. Just have to give this a wide berth. Why does... What are these two options even?
Jonathan _com wants you or your intelligent assistant to tell a joke. Alexar, tell us a joke.
You know what they say about cliffhangers?
No. I don't... Oh... Oh my god. A barrel perches on the ledge where the argument rages. I can hide up here and watch the dispute. Yeah. Let's watch it. Eavesdrop. I'm super subtle. Like, crouching right beside the candle here. A huge bull with fucking horns. We can totally eavesdrop from up there. You pat me pockets until I die. He's hounding this poor girl for capital. Oh, it's a girl. He's hounding this poor girl for capital. Only a ladsman would stoop so low. And if so, then she must be a cat purse. A cat purse is a pickpocket, yeah. I'm sick of stealing, and I'm sort of begging all the more. It's shameless. Pity, but the odds are in his favor. The poor girl's got strapping tape holding her boots together. Let it play out. Intervene quickly. Go down there and break it up. This hardly concerns me. I'm in enough trouble as this. I mean, whose side am I on? We'll play it out? I mean, I need a little bit of hope, don't I? I do feel like if I go in and break it up and help, that might actually give me a little bit of hope. Let's try and do that. Better think fast. What can I do from here? I don't know. A barrel teeters at the edge. It'll sure distract him if it doesn't smash him dead. 57% chance. Fine idea, it's ludicrous, but I like it. Oh god. 57% chance, is that enough? Can we find something else? It's a 1! Oh no. Oh no. What did I do? Look at me. Heavy lager too. Must be full of moonshine. Looks to be right on target, but the old badger dodges. The barrel topples into the drink with heavy splash. Well then, I certainly have their attention. Whoopsie. This chamber is under my authority by the hounds. Come down and answer for this ruination of property. I'm still in the shadows. He doesn't yet know I'm a Minotaur. What difference does that make? I'd fancy a toe-to-toe right about now. That's rich! From a shadow crawler who won't even show his face! Boar's clearly taunting me. Should I stoop to his level? Keep yammering. Let it go. What the... I mean, this is not a skill check, though. Self-discipline. Dryness. Yammering. Do I want to improve my self-discipline or do I want to improve my spiness? Oh, that gives me hope. Very good. If he turns out to have respect for the blade, then I won't have to spill any blood with it. The right words could disarm him. I hope the music is with me today. Oh, will I sing? Will I be a bard? What? What is happening? What is going on? What are we doing? Now then, shall we straighten this fellow out? Can I walk by? And do this? Oh no, I cannot. As soon as I go... okay. As soon as I go this direction, I need to do it. Okay. He looks ready for a fight. Okay. I should draw my blade. Or... I wait for the right moment. No need to flash the steel if I don't have to. So... I think I'll go with this. Self-discipline has increased to level 19. How about an inside tip? You know I'm in well with the oddsman. Referees for gambling events. Keep your crooked tips. You were supposed to shelter us, pay us, and protect us. But I wager there's a future for me beyond London. The only way you'll leave London is in bits and pieces, floating down the Thames. She flashes her eyes at me. Some kind of signal? I can try for a clean cut between the shoulder blades, but what if he's quicker on his feet than he looks? I'm gonna settle this with words, guys. Bard all the way. He's an evil trouble, but he doesn't have to die. Oi, you there. What the? Sandpig? In a rush to get your just desserts? Lay off the girl. Otherwise I'll shatter your kneecaps and fix you for a bath chair. I have to take it. I have to take this option, even though it's below 50% chance that I will pass this check. I wonder how they get, like, deactivated the answers. Is it because I don't have any self-reliant? Please? I'm not really good at intimidating. My charisma is really low, apparently. Ha! You might be bigger, but you won't get the best of me. Combat? It's combat. We're in combat. Oh, 50%. 50%. It doesn't fucking matter what I do. There's the same chance. Unless I flee. I can also flee. I need my blade, if only to defend myself. Duck his blow, or attack him, or flee. I wonder where I flee if I say flee. Maybe not pull him and push him into the water. I'm gonna duck his blow. Yes, success. King of coins. Lowering my stance, I'm ready for whatever the old blighter throws at me. I step back and he whiffs at the air with his baton. He's on his back foot. Now is my chance to return the favor. Let him recover. Attack the landsman. Ooh. Why would I want to let him recover? I mean, he attacked me first. Clearly, there's witnesses. So now I guess it's fine to attack him back. Even though the chances aren't that high. Crossing fingers. Success. Be the bigger Minotaur. I'm trying, okay? It's not that easy. I also don't know how I dodged his attack because he's just a skinny little human and I'm a fucking monster. Channeling the agile Sturk of old, I leap to my full length. Minotaur action coming in. This might be the killing blow. Are we killing him? Howling like a cheap trollop, he's at my mercy now, an animal doomed to slaughter. Do we finish the job? Or do we spare him? Do we go like this? Or do we go like that? I don't even remember. This must have been killing, right? That's what they did in the... I was about to say in the Olympics, but that's not true. They did not do that in the Olympics. Gladiator fights, that's what I wanted to say. The Olympics, oh god. To spare him, yeah. I mean, I would have said the same, but I'm also a pussy. I always spare people when I can. Unless I kill my companions by accident. You're free to go, but you leave this poor child alone. I'll never lay another hand on her, I promise. Oh, thank you, sir and missus. I go up street side to a Sawbones and then straight to confessional. And I really like how they edit the translations. I could imagine that if English is your native language, your mother tongue, that you might maybe feel like a little bit talked down to, especially if you know most of the words. But for me, with English as the second language, I think it's actually a nice touch. There's a benefit to mercy, exactly. Well, sometimes. I mean, the benefits of not mercy is the satisfaction. I know what you mean. Yeah, he would not owe me. That is correct. Bad English is my first language. I like that. Bad English is my second language. Hey, let's hope he takes this to heart. You never know. I'm always afraid that they get angry afterwards and then go like, I will find you and I will kill you. Didn't think he would ever go that you would ever sound more pitiful, but here we are. Go on, better Scarpa. No, Carlyle. The leadsman gets to his feet and hobbles out of sight. I know his type. Stirring up trouble with nothing but a head full of steam to beg it. Okay. Thanks for the assistance. My name's Annika Johansson. Oh, that sounds very Scandinavian. Pleased to be acquainted. I'm Atticus Daley. That loud did show us how to make a living. But there was never any future for us. So I'm thinking of joining a circus that travels around Europe. Okay, are you really sure, child? What about London? What's your talent then? I loved the circus when I was younger. Snuck in through the back fence where the animals were kept. I do understand the part with the animals. What is it you still need my help with? Wow, Atticus, wow. We want to talk about animals? I mean, I can understand that. I'm also all about animals. I'm not sure if I love it, but it seems to be a way out. A sadness in her voice, like a heavy rain at sea, damp and in the bones. I mean, I don't think children were very happy in the Victorian era of England. Or anyone, actually. Yeah, exactly. What's your talent then? Throwing knives? Where the wheel is spun and a living target is skillfully avoided. I practiced with Bertram till he disappeared. Now I don't know whether to look for him or leave the city. I mean, it seems like we can ask all the questions, so let me just end the poll and just do it. What is it you still need my help with? It's about Bertram. If he's alive, I'd like to say goodbye before I leave with the circus. So I'm not sure, like, okay, that would also be nice to actually have an indicator whether I can ask all the questions. Bertram, a close friend. If you don't get to the bottom of it, you might regret it forever. It must be difficult, but I'd better be going now. Bye-bye. Good luck, child. Advice I should have taken myself. That's right. There was a woman once. Oh, tell us more, Atticus. Or, I refuse to dwell on the past. There's nothing but red sharp heartbreak. Yes, Chet. What would we like? Think about the woman, or ignore the woman. There we go. Give us all your heartbreak. Tell us about all your exes, Atticus. When I was living in Galway. Oh, that's the harbour city in the west coast of Ireland. No, it's too painful. Besides, the girl is starting to stare. Okay. We lost hope on that. We lost hope. Atticus, you pussy. Sir? You were kind of drifting there. Only momentary, I assure you. Is there any chance you'd help me find Birdie? He went missing along with his sister Julie. Oh shit! I think we actually have a quest for that. Hold on. There, missing orphans. Boom. Bloody hell. Why not? Sorry, miss, but I can't help at the moment. It's a little bit inconvenient, you know. I do not like helping children. It's not. Oh, thank you, Mr. Daley. It isn't much, but take these cocks for your troubles. I see what I can find for myself, and then I'll meet with you, and we can share information, like police specials. Children. Why? Bully, I'd make a fine detective. Bertram and I were living down here, But now the water's too high to get to our hidey hole. With so many of us going missing, I'd better move on anyway. What about the hidey hole? Give her your card. Oh, your card. I think, like, what card? Do I have a card? I'm a fucking alcoholic who sleeps on the street. Why do I have a card? Also, I'm not really easy to overlook. You don't want to hear more? Okay. Okay. Take my visiting card in case you need to get in touch with me. Not often home. No, because I'm sleeping on the street. But you can leave a message with Angelina in the shop below my quarters. Of course, Mr. Daley. Together I'm sure we get to the bottom of this. Children. Let's get changed. We get... Oh, there's a bath. There's a bath. Towels and bathrobes disarrays in cubbies. Oh yeah, right. So because of the background that I picked for the character, I can change appearance. Hey, can I figure out what I change into? Let's see what to do. Cast your illusion. Yes. Yes. 10 of Cups. Yeah. Sight from the fire. Hearing from the ether. Ether? Smell from the air and taste from the water. Touch down to the earth in another form. Let's play it safe for the time being. No need for any confrontation. Oh, look at me! That's me! I can change my outfit. Can I go bath? Go naked. Get naked, Minotaur. I should have taken the bath before I changed my appearance. I'm really sorry, guys. I mean, I don't need to do a poll for that. I know that we're gonna take a bath. Oh, that looks... Wait! What? A steaming bath awaits your tired bones. Wouldn't it be good to get cleaned up? How about not smelling like vomit and cane rats? We shan't offend the ladies. We didn't even see ourselves in the bath. Aww. Okay, that's a minus in this game. If we see a dog or a cat and we cannot pet it, that is gonna drag down my rating for this game. Like, a whole lot. Just saying. Or a horse. Or a horse. A guttering grease lamp pings through the glass. I hurt my eyes if I keep staring at this. Why do you make me stare at things that then hurt you? I feel like we've had that a couple of times already. Anything else? No. Okay, let's get another drink. Before we talk. A brass-linteled mahogany bar lined with candles, casting eerie shadows on the center behind it. Look at this gigantic man. His equine muck sweat cuts through the smell of incense. Careful there. Centaurs are known to have short fuses. Especially at long hours in service occupations. Some centaurs have been kind to me. I won't pass judgment until he proves me wrong. Or cantankerous creatures, sure snap. If I had a shilling for every centaur on a power trip, I'd have a townhouse in Kensington. Let's try and keep him as a friend. For now. How about Browncoat? He's rather unique. Aye, Bixby Browncoat, the owner here at the Lotus. Most night he's waiting at the bar, so I hope he hasn't taken ill. So that is not Browncoat. Maybe if I wait around, Bixby will show up. I don't know. Let's get... Oh shit, you said you voted for one! No! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was too fast. The centaur leers, his misshapen chin a shelf for his cigarette, jutting from a jangle of bad teeth. Didn't you come in? Didn't see you come in. How can I help? Entrance to the Lotus place. I have to check the list. Now where did Bixby say it was? Oh, look at their jackets. So the devs of this game really talked about, oh my god, look, this one is even wearing pants. They talked about the meme of, if a centaur is wearing pants, how does that look? I wonder whether the devs had a vote about that. Whether they put up a whiteboard at their office and drew the different ways and were like, cast your vote. The version that wins, that's what we're going with in the game. It's so funny with their codes. Out trots Mr. Broncoat, surely come to see what the fuss is about. He wears a long-faced contenance, a gold pocket watch, and a lavender-tinted pince-nez on his aquiline nose. A pair of eyeglasses with a nose clip instead of earpieces. No, not binoculars. There's a delta of wrinkles around his eyes, the same sienna brown as his shiny coat of fur. No, here's Atticus! He's happy I've arrived in human form, although he knows it takes a lot of energy. Glad to see you, Bixby. About time. We had a spot of trouble. Seems the doorman didn't recognize me. I feel like we're going with one. I would go with one. What do you think? You don't think anything. Okay, then I'm going with one. This is how I look as a human? I mean, my ears still seem off. Just saying. And you as well, Atticus. I'm glad to see you've brought us a brand new customer. Now then, paradise awaits beyond the curtain. So I assume the Lotus is the brothel. Bixby ushers you through the door and leads the way down the back stairs, the stranger on your heels like a stubborn shadow. The red Lotus is draped in a haze of pale smoke, dotted with flickering candles and incense glowing like cinders in the night. The smell of burning opium is dark and rich, like a batch of floral biscuits with a sharp afterbite. The pale red glow from the Chinese lanterns paints the space in perpetual twilight. It's easy to lose track of time within these walls, whiling away your days in a blissful waking dream. Oh, so it's not the brothel, it's just the opium den. Well, I like the environments. And I think I'm a little bit sad that we cannot explore them better. Like zoom in, walk around, take screenshots. But I think that is why they could make them look so good. Because they are in full control over when you are seeing what, when, how. And they don't need to calculate anything on the go. I say with my very minimal game development knowledge. What are they doing? Evening, stranger. The dwarf has a warm and amiable look. With a set of crystal blue eyes, sharply intelligent, and a red moustache that is so full it could fall off his face and build a cocoon. A cocoon, not a raccoon. His beard is elegantly braided in the common style. I finger the brass rings in my own goatee, which is coarse and stringy by comparison. What do you do? I can't do a Scottish accent, okay? I would love to be able to do a Scottish accent, but I can't. So this dwarf is not going to speak Scottish. Just find some kind of inventor, are you? Aye, name's Theodore Redgrave. Brotherhood of Buffoons. But call me Teddy. Most people do. I assume I can ask multiple of these questions. I assume I can ask 3 to 6 or 3 to 5. You look like a tinkering type. If I had a little scrap, would you be interested? Let's see whether I can get anything from this. And sure, those cocks are worth a bit of sterling. Do I sell them? Yes. I don't know what I can do with the money, but let's sell them. Your automaton, has it got a name? This here is Otto. Perfectly friendly. Yes, a little odd. Stands to reason though, who among us isn't a little odd? Stands to reason. Oh. Struth, if I've ever heard it. What can I call you, sir? Atticus Daley. 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 Teddy pets the automaton with his fat paw. What? Mr. Daley, from the both of us, it's a pleasure. Otto's gonna need some tweaks before the balls, but we'll have fit as a fiddle by then. Balls? Aye, the werewolf pits to be precise. See, I'm a hunter of fell beast and monster. After the pit fights, those outlaws are all tatterdemalion. Much easier to take in for bounty. Only 3 days here the moon is full bullet. But I have a good mind to who you're betting on. Let's say we've gone to them before. Holy, I just knew you were a man of culture. And that's on top of having the kind of statue I look for in a cove eager to be in my docket while partaking in big fights. Sorry, what? I look for in a man eager to be on my docket while partaking. I don't really want to take part in them. The stranger wouldn't want me to be led astray by such endeavors. He strikes me as the kind of fellow who'd cross oceans and deserts by giving chase to his quarry. Good night then, and good luck with that contraption of yours. Another gentle customer on a journey to the land of Nod. Another chicken asking to get plucked. Perhaps I'll have a wife whiffle through his pockets. 50%. I let him be. Okay, let's... Is this the... Where the fuck is the stranger gone? Ask for the children by name? What? Lattice wooden screens and high-backed seating provide some comfort and privacy for those that can afford it. The booths are made of a luxurious calf leather. Calf leather? My poor brothers and sisters skinned for creature comfort. The leather is well oiled and plush with dimpled riveting. Delicate china and exclusive menus of the dense offerings are available here for those of the more discerning taste. Seems I'm in for a treat on account of the stranger's pocketbook. As fat as a Christmas goose. Let's show a little restraint. Still, I'd like to know what his motive is. Why invite me here? Oh, okay, this is the stranger, okay. Better here than in the alley. Whatever the angle, there must be something in it for me. He could have already killed me and collected on my bounty, but he didn't. I guess I should hear him out. I want to go with option 3. It's worth seeing what he's after. Oh wait, that was the quote. It's worth seeing what he's after. Infuriating, but I can't keep the crone from intruding. Nevertheless, the stranger is waiting on me. Let's get on with this. The menu is embossed with an array of oil morphines, liquid and powder cocaines, and all manner of midnight oil. Nice deep look into the Victorian era drug variety. Teddy seems an interesting chap, and the automaton is quite something, isn't it? Bugger the small talk. Why did you bring me here? We've got plenty of time for explanations. Why don't we start with a sample of some of the dense wares? Now we're talking. Perhaps this fellow's not so bad after all. With so many dear poisonous variations, it's hard to decide what will hit the spot. I must say I'm impressed with your discretion. I would have thought just any fix would do. We're just greasing the wheels for whatever it is you want from me. Yes. Well, we'll see if you sing the same tune when it's said and done. Now then, while you think about the entree, I'll prepare the appetizer. Sorry, entree and appetizer, aren't they the same? He takes a small tablet out of his shirt sleeve, cracks it in half, and drops it into my teacup. The other half goes into his own. I'm getting a lot of red flags are waving inside of my mind right now, Atticus. Do not drink a tea that you've visibly seen has been spiked. You can't expect me to drink that. Half and half, an equal dose. I won't kill us both now, would I? You could. You might be immune. Or resistant to the poison. You might have a different tea that, like, removes the poison effect. There's many reasons why this might mean that it does not kill you. I'm going to turn it down. Hey, not your cup of tea? How about some white ventilation? You must be fond of that one. What is he now? His light-hearted confidence seems like a front. I get the feeling he knows you better than he's letting on. Any sort of psychic barrier is useless. The bothersome hag won't let me be. And here I am, face to face with a telepath. Enough of this facade. Not only did you pick my local place, but you pretend to suggest my favorite blend like it was a lucky guess. I know a little something about you, it's true. But it's part and parcel to my profession. I keep tabs on people who pique my interest. How have you been tracking me? What is your profession exactly? On with it then, you've tried my patience long enough. I think we'll go with 3. Very well. I already know of your life as a roughneck and a panhandling mage. But what about before that? What about the Sacred Heart? The Sacred Heart Orphanage, where Atticus lived as a child before running away at 13. Are we honest with them? Or do we try to lie? I mean, if he is a telepath, which we have not got confirmed yet, if he is a telepath, lying does not matter. However, he might not be a telepath. But no matter what, why would we lie about it? It was where I grew up, before I looted the nun's coffer and took to the streets. Oh, that's why we would lie about it. I get it now. Minor detail that be very important, Atticus. I would have liked to know before. I gathered as much. What I'm not sure about is your parents. Lie. All I really have, I guess, is... I think I want to say the first one. Even though there's only a 50% chance. And we fail. I don't remember my mother. You're going to lie, at least be better at it. Now, it's just a few memories, it won't be very painful. Sorry, what? What do you mean, not very painful? Something occurred at the Sacred Heart that you've forgotten. With the help of an opium dream, you might recall the details that would lead you to your mother. Let me to a gravesite, you mean? What would that accomplish? On the contrary, I believe she's alive. Her name came up on a ledger at Bethnal House. I've seen my share of swindlers, but this takes the cake. Just humor me for a moment. Matilda is of course her given name, but how about her family name? Shall we be honest now? Do I want to know my mother? How do I feel about learning about my mother? But if you could recall Matilda's family name, and it's on record at the orphanage and matches the ledger at Bethnal House, you could prove her identity at the hospital. By claiming kinship, set her free. What do you mean, set her free? Is she not free? Does she need to be set free also? I'm not even sure she's fucking alive. That means digging up memories of the Sacred Heart. Not exactly how I thought the night would unfold. I'm sure if my mother's alive, she's forgotten me. Or, even if what you describe is possible, why should I want to find her? Yeah. I'm gonna go with number 2, with this answer 2. It's up to your discretion, of course. I cannot share my own motivation for the truth. He's dreadfully opaque, isn't he? I cannot force your hand. Unless you can think back to those troubling times. Then you won't be worth more than the price on your head. A bounty, I'm assuming you'd be happy to collect. That's right. Albeit less desirable. It's another way to ensure that I won't have wasted my time. He's offering me a chance to live, but only if I can draw up those memories. So what will it be? The dream dose? And the voyage between the banks of memory? Or the death dose and the end of all your days? I could take the death dose, guys! Should I take the death dose? I'm kinda curious. I'm so curious. And I almost assume that if you are not very, like I'm pretty very, then you don't get this option. But what happens then? I'm gonna go take the death dose. Oh, I got an achievement! I got an achievement! Okay. You've had it. You can't exist in this mess of a life you've made. Bixby brings over a large lacquered bowl, usually reserved for parties of 4 or 5. He gives the stranger a void glance, then leans over and whispers something inaudible. The stranger nods, then offers his hand, wearing a smug look that seems to assume full responsibility for the deadly amount of opium on the table. Testing the texture with a ceramic serving spoon, you scoop out a heaping pile of the crumbly concentrate, rich and pale tan, like foamy espresso. The aroma is intoxicating, making your skin crawl with yearning. You light up, inhaling the acrid smoke deeply. The longer you hold your breath, the more your lungs burn, crying out for oxygen. By the time you breathe out again, the red walls are misty, and light seems like a lie. Darkness envelops your body and mind, as the grim angel of death appears in your vision. A hooded figure offering a pale white hand from its cloak. A hand that you take as it pulls you to your feet. Weightless, lacking in feeling and emotion. This is the end. The glory omniscient. You know what? Of all the story that I've seen today, this is the part I like the most. This description that they took the time to actually write this all out instead of just going like, you died. The music, the art behind, because this feels deep. This feels like something. And so from the whole story part, like, they somehow always say, oh, he's very, like, his mood and how depressed he is a mechanic in the game, but I feel like it's not much more than that. It's just a mechanic. And suddenly with this, it turns from a mechanic to actually storytelling. And I wished in the story before there was a little bit more storytelling around that. I think. Because this part I really, really like. I mean, it's fucking depressing. And it's not that I like that he dies. I mean, I did pick it, but you know. I feel like the story of the first chapter did pick up in the end. I do really like that you got some depth to the character, some information about the character. I really, really like that because I feel like that was a little bit missing in the beginning. It felt a little bit lost in the beginning. I'm very curious how it will continue because I know that the three stories of the three characters are loosely related to each other. And I feel like there was a lot of quests for the Minotaur of Atticus that I did not finish. But I'm not sure whether I could have finished them if I had gone back and forth between the areas more, because I didn't go back and forth, right? I just walked through. But maybe you can actually go back and ask new things or discover new things later on. Or whether those quests will be picked up later on in the game when you either come back to the character, I assume, and you can find new areas. Oh wait, hold on. This is the dwarf we met. This is the dwarf we talked to. Is he actually one of the three characters we play? So I knew about the Minotaur and I knew about the woman. But he must be the third character then, the dwarf that we talked to in the den. I assume it's the one in the den. He looks like a dwarf that was in the den. It seemed like they loosely touch each other, the plot lines, but I don't think it does feel like a game that there's been put a lot of love into, and I definitely would recommend playing it at some point if you enjoy story games. I do also think it seems to have some replayability. I'm not sure I would have ever bought it, but I'm glad that I have the opportunity to play it, if that makes sense. I also really, really like that they had the Twitch extension, even though I do feel that it was a little bit overkill. Like, you don't need to have Twitch chat decide everything. Oh, Jesus, my voice. If there ever are considerations to put voiceover on this, please, please, please do. My voice is dead right now. I can't talk anymore.